All right, well, let's do it. Let's get into today's headlines. We kick things off with climate change. It's humanity's way of getting revenge on that Titanic iceberg. Now, some of the biggest victims of climate change are actually going to be island nations, which could be completely swallowed by rising sea levels. And one of these nations is trying to call attention to this danger.
One world leader demonstrating the impact of climate change on his home. Tuvalu's foreign minister recorded his COP26 message in knee-high waters. Island nations like his are particularly vulnerable to the impacts of climate change. Some world leaders at COP26 are asking if wealthy industrialized nations should pay reparations for damage already caused by climate change.
Yeah, that's a powerful image, although next time I wouldn't smile. I wouldn't be in like the water being like, we're dying. It doesn't have the same effect. But it is powerful still. Island nations can't survive if everybody is in waist-deep water. It's a terrible thing. I mean, there is one benefit, and that is you can pee whenever you want and nobody will know. But that won't make up for all the other problems. And I hope a message like this will spur the world to take action, especially rich first world nations. Because if these islands sink, there's a lot of tax haven money that's going to drown. And I know what you're thinking right now. If this means Staten Island goes away forever, then it's worth it, right, Trevor? No. We need to protect all islands. Because think about it. Think about how much islands have given to the world. Without islands, there's no dream vacations, there's no Rihanna, there's no Cool Runnings, there's no more seasons of The White Lotus. And then what are white people going to watch? Huh? Succession? Yeah. I mean, I guess they could watch Succession, but that's one less show. You know what I mean?
White Lotus and Succession are my two favorite TV shows. Did you mention that?
Yeah, I literally just said that now.
I feel like white people love those shows.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, right. Right. Do you find it interesting that he had that blue screen behind him in the water? Like, was he trying to change his Zoom background? Doesn't he know that most people make their background a beautiful beach or the ocean?
Well, I think if you live in a place, you try and do the opposite background.
So he would do a city background?
Yeah, he would probably do like a tiny apartment in New York as his background.
Right. Well, that's an interesting commentary that we all kind of want what isn't right in front of us. You know?
I don't know if it's powerful. I mean, it's just a little observation that we have.
There was a small observation I made, and you bring up a great point about smiling. I think that image would be even more effective if it was terror on their face. You know?
That's also what I said.
I know. Well, that's what I mean. I'm really absorbing from this seat.
Thank you, Michael.
Yes.
All right, let's move on to our next story, which is about Elon Musk, who is the CEO of Tesla, and Jeff Bezos on Mali. As the world's richest man, Musk gets a lot of perks in his life, right? He has his own space force, he can invent a new language to name his baby, and he can watch Hulu without the ads. Another big thing about being super rich is that Musk basically never has to pay taxes. Yeah, because all his money is in assets like stocks. He doesn't actually earn an income from doing his job, so he doesn't have to pay income tax. So right now, there's a movement in Congress to tax wealth instead of income because of situations like this. And Elon Musk, he hates this idea like it's paper currency. But unlike most super wealthy people who would just like quietly pay off a senator behind the scenes, no, Musk took his fight to Twitter. And he hosted a poll, right? He took a poll asking whether he should sell 10% of his shares in Tesla, which would earn him about $25 billion, which he would then have to pay taxes on. And I mean, even that just shows you how wild it is to be a billionaire.